Same here in Japan. I mean, I'm in Japan. They had a rough time here in Japan, right? As well. I mean, sometimes they pick you. I mean, they picked Francis Fukuyama. He was an Amer Francis Fukuyama wrote the book. What is the name? The Last Man, the End of History, and the Last Man, right?
Yeah, in
Francis
the history of the
Fukuyama.
last man.
And they picked him. It's a Japanese sounding name, Francis Fukuyama, but he's actually not Japanese. He's American. He has Japanese features a little
Really?
bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's a Japanese name. And then Japan celebrated him. He's so big here. I can't imagine this. But of course, he doesn't speak Japanese. He has no clue. But he's celebrated as a national treasure. A Japanese made it into world history. But this thing, again, the same. The Booth is not a great man. My director back then in Peking University, we had to spend $60,000 to have an audience at Francis Fukuyama's department. Back then he was Stanford. Now I don't know. You have to pay $60,000 to see the guru. You
Right,
use the
right,
word
right.
guru,
Yeah,
right?
I was
Yeah,
forced
you have
to.
to
I was
pay.
forced to use him when I was teaching Intro to Islamic Studies at a Catholic college in Madison, Wisconsin. I was team teaching with this other guy, and this other
Yeah,
guy I was working with was just no. He basically just drank up the narrative, and so
yeah,
we had to talk about Fukuyama. We had to talk about Huntington. All of these.
yes.
And then and do so in a way that's relatively uncritical. I mean, to me, when I would talk about people like that, I would be asking question, why are these mediocrities being enshrined like this in such a way as to capture minds and limit thought?
They are fabrications. They are
Yeah.
totally fabricated. They're like the next boy or girl group, like a music group, right? Like the
Mm.
Beatles, and they toured all over the world. And because we have this American world dominance, they definitely have to show up in Japan. They definitely have to show up in Germany because the infrastructure is already there
Mm.
for music, for Hollywood, and for the big scholars from America.